Alright, so haven't been doing any videos lately. Haven't had really any time. Things have been hectic. It's the holidays, and I've been trying to build this thing with my daughter. And what this thing is, oh god, keep right there. But not right there. All the wind blows here. I live in a wind tunnel, so it all blows like super hard that way, so it piles up in weird spots. And we have a non-windy day, so we're gonna try to get some things done. So this is what we've been working on. This is going to be the shop. I picked it up. Everything is repurposed. It was given to me. All I had to do was take it down and relocate it. And it's a little easier said than done, because when I took it down, I didn't mark it well enough, and when I put it back up, I didn't start at the top and work my way to the bottom. I worked bottom up. But what I didn't realize or take into consideration is when I built this floor, which is not done yet at all, but when I built this floor, I made it way wider. And I made it wider to the point that the original shed, this is one of those Shelter Logics, which is the tarp type thing. I don't know if it's actual Shelter Logic or a different brand, but either way, when I put it together, I made it this much wider. I didn't take that into consideration. I didn't factor that in. So now we have that to deal with, and this is not done. We still have quite a bit of work to do. Actually, I picked up, everything is repurposed with the exception of the screws. And while these aren't repurposed, they were extra from a job, and I was able to acquire them through the job for helping do the job. So let's see how they're not gonna be exact, but they'll be able to insulate pretty well starting in the back when we're gonna lay out. So that's where we're at with that. I have to, for today, get some of these materials kind of out of here, but also to the point where they're not going to be buried in the snow, because most of what I need right now, and most things in life, are buried in the snow. So this is going to be the bike shop. We should be able to put all 4 bikes out here. And my plan was, because it used to have, this shop used to have 3 bikes or 4 bikes, bigger bikes, and a Corvette in here, which had to have been pretty strategic, because measuring, just using my fucking eyeball measurements here, I don't know how I'm going to fit my Ranger in here, and that's what's going in here is my Ranger. I'm not even putting something. I'm not even putting like Harleys in here. Well, I don't think he had Harleys in here. He had bigger cruiser bikes though. He has Harleys now. Fuck. He has Harleys now, but he didn't at that time. He had like a Honda Shadow, which I would take over a Harley all day long. And like a Suzuki, what the hell is a Suzuki Volusia, which is whatever. But the plan for today is to find my hitch, which is buried under the snow somewhere. Get this hooked up to the truck, and I'm just gonna back this into the shed using the truck. I don't know where my hitch went. I might be able to improvise. But first I have to get this all cleaned up a bit. At least somewhat organized here. This is one of the things I've been doing. That's why I haven't been doing any videos. But I got a bunch of stuff on the way. Try to make the videos better. I really don't have any money. So I'm little by little acquiring stuff to make my videos better. I'm gonna need those later. I don't know why most of this stuff's in here, but here it is. And the plan now, since this is not going to be big enough, it's going to be way bigger than what I've had. It's going to be kind of cozy in here, nice and generally warm. I'm going to have to reinforce the floor a little bit. But I have another frame, so I may be able to come out about here, hopefully. Maybe even here. I don't know exactly how far it's going to go, but if I can almost double this length, I don't think it'll be double. I think it's only 3 wide. Yeah, I think it's only 3 panels. 3. So it'll widen it up by this much. So add this much to this, but the problem is I don't have any more steel. So, and a lot of this was just hacked together. See how we're leaking right here? It was me and my 11-year-old for the most part. As far as the construction goes, everything but part of the back wall. It was just me and my 11-year-old daughter. And she's ADHD. I'm ADHD, so it was exciting, you know, 2 ADHD people over here trying to stay focused and put a shed together properly. Those are things that just don't go together. So that didn't go so well at all. And this is in here right now, even though it wasn't supposed to be, because my girlfriend decided to be nice, as they sometimes do, I guess, and she decided to drag that thing like a total of 700 feet through the snow. And she had to start all the way over, basically by that brown bus, come all the way around the back, come all the way around the backside, come all the way through here, because the snow in the center here was too deep for her to get through. She had to come all the way through, and then this is too big of a slope. She would probably just drop the bike. That was what she was worried about. And she pushed it all the way up over by the vans, all the way over, and then all the way down, and then all the way up into here. And she dug that out of the snow and then pushed it up here. And she don't know how to ride, she don't even know how to start the bike, so she pushed the thing the whole way, which was very, very kind of her. She was trying to be sweet, trying to be nice, and so I felt kind of like a dick when I told her I didn't even want it in here. So I probably didn't need to tell her that. I broke it to her gently though. So we're gonna have a nice, decently sturdy shed. That thing in there is not connected. It's just kind of, but it is bolted to all these metal panels. But the metal panels, obviously, because we widened it, fell short. We just got like some, that shit, flex tape. We got some flex tape. We'll come through with some spray foam, hit all that together, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna get it somewhat heated. Might just put like portable propane heaters in here when I'm working in here. Call it good. So this is the quick overview of my shop and the plans. So all of those plans, these were just kind of thrown together because I was climbing up there and it was snowy and slippery. So but I think once I clear all this up, I'll be able to get the other bike in here. I'm going to back it right in on the trailer. That way I could just dump it right out. I'll move that out of the way so I don't have to worry about how I'm going to maneuver the bike. I don't know anything about the bike. I don't know how well it's going to cooperate with me. I haven't moved it. I haven't ridden it. I haven't done anything. So I know it's heavier. I know that. I know it is heavier. Well, I suppose let's get on it. Let's get that bike in here.